Ladies and gentlemen and fellow alcohol enthusiasts, welcome. Today we are taking a look at Captain Morgan's Watermelon Smash. Captain Morgan Smash! So, two quick questions. What is rum? Why is it all gone? And who is this Captain Morgan? According to Title 27, Alcohol, Tobacco Products, and Firearms, Chapter 1, Alcohol and Tobacco Trade Bureau, blah 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 blah. 5.2, the standards of identification, all the way down to Class 6, we find that rum is an alcoholic distilled from the fermented juice of sugarcane syrup, sugarcane molasses, or other sugarcane byproducts. Byproducts are less than 190 proof, manner, distilled, taste, aroma, and blah 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 blah. Also, there's a... how do I pronounce that?
Cachaça.
Cachaça. Is that how you pronounce it? Anyways, whatever she said, that's a type of rum that is particularly distinctive product of Brazil. So essentially made in Brazil, this kind of distinctive mark. Other than that, I don't know if there's a difference between it. Anyways, and subject title number 2, reserved, which I have no clue what that means. Anyways, back to this Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan, well, is a rum mascot. He was also a real person. Captain Morgan was a privateer for the English back in the 1660s, around that time. His name was actually Henry Morgan. And of course, a privateer was essentially just a pirate for hire, or had official paperwork, but means he could do what he wants by said country. Captain Morgan is actually Welsh, so he was actually with the British. Born 1635 to 1688. So he looked distinctly different from the logo. You know, this. Then again, when you're trying to sell liquor, you kind of want this piratey har look rather than the Captain Morgan who, well, he was a governor of Jamaica. So yeah, he looked like a British governor of the 1600s. Anyways, long short, he did a lot of stuff in Jamaica. I mean, there is a long history here about him, so various sources. But long short, he attacked a lot of the Spanish ships. Then England and Spain made nice and got arrested. Then eventually he was knighted. He was at least knighted and then given governorship over Jamaica. And of course, ran it for a while. There's also some question about how mean or nice he was. But anyways, long short, he killed a lot of people that the English wanted him to kill and made money for them. So there's not much. I don't know if there's any reason why this company decided to choose Captain Morgan other than he was from Jamaica and this stuff's made in, well, technically it was made in Puerto Rico before anywhere. But yeah, so Captain Morgan was established in 1944, based in Canada and also run by English in the U.S. Virgin Isles. So again, it's a lot of confusion of where it is. Well, I mean, not confusion, a lot of hands in different countries. Limited, again, the Captain Morgan Watermelon Smash is a limited edition. The latest rum bottle from Captain Morgan, or Captain, is bursting with juicy watermelon flavor. So flavorful, even our pack is scented. It actually is scratch and sniff. Simply enjoy this chilled shot for instantaneous, delicious fun, or create a refreshing spritzer by mixing with club soda and lemon garnish. Pick up some Watermelon Smash today, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, basically and looking at the packaging and the alcohol content, it's 25% by volume. So it's a little bit more alcohol than your average liqueur. So I expect to be decent flavor, little alcohol. Now let's taste what a captain can do with some watermelon and some rum. Assuming that this is actually made with anything that resembles actual watermelons. And now, welcome to my slightly dirty kitchen. I just got back from off the road, so forgive me if it's dirty. Hopefully everything's recording. Again, that's recording. I'm using a wireless microphone that's in the other room. So, today, as said before, hopefully in the intro, we are trying Watermelon Smash, bursting watermelon shot. So yeah, this, again, there's 3 of them. There's the, that I know of. There's actually a 4th one even. There's Jacko Blast, that's the pumpkin spice, apple smash, and watermelon smash. There's also a coconut smash one. But yeah, I mean, look how many freaking shots I have. I need to do this weekly. That's what I need to do. Also need to be on point and concise. So let's start with this one, because these videos end up getting a bit long. Also, I should have had this already open. Professional, or I can just open it. There we go. So, let's see how it pours, shall we? pretty thin, so it's not very syrupy. But I do see a lot of stuff floating in there, so. And already I smell the, let me rip this off, the kind of watermelon smell, so. There we go. But again, rum itself is sugar, so. Let's see, here's the smell. Almost on point to what you expect. Let me start this video here, so. But yeah, almost on point for what you expect the for it, because it's kind of a, well, see, that's the thing. Watermelon, hold it to your nose, there's not much smell there. It's really when you bite into it, mix it up, that it really ejects, because watermelon itself is pretty bland in smell, but it does have a smell, and this smells like the artificial smell of watermelon we're all accustomed to in flavoring. But there is a you can almost smell the warmth. There's a layer of warmth there, but what you're really smelling is, of course, alcohol. So it's almost 50-50 as the smell. So you smell kind of this, well, it's not 50-50, but it's mixed in there well. You don't smell one and the other. It's a combined smell of light alcohol, strong syrupy smell. Now, as we saw it pour, and you can almost see through it, it's not really syrupy, but the smell is there of strong syrup. So anyways, as I said, these videos tend to be a bit long. This is me trying alcohol, not, and well, I just gave the history, didn't I, in the intro? Oh well. But yeah, here's to hopefully continuing to do this on a weekly, monthly, some kind of basis, because I have a lot of alcohol to consume. So here's to my liver taking one for YouTube. Interesting. Okay, you saw there, I didn't really cringe. There's no strong alcohol taste. There's no really strong sugary taste as I was expected. So initially it went in, and watery watermelon, which sounds redundant, but again, the smell, you expected strong syrup. It was muted, kind of a light, watery, say the bottom of an ice cone, whatever you want to call it elsewhere. You know, where you have shaved ice and watermelon syrup on top. The bottom stuff on that. So you have the syrupy, but it's very watered down. Okay, now before I forget, it had, so that went down. That was the initial swallow. And on top of it, and I followed it down, was warmth, but light warmth. You didn't taste any of rum or anything like that. Matter of fact, it was more of a vapor. There's no strong alcohol taste at all. It was mainly watered down sugary syrup. Delicious, don't get me wrong, delicious watermelon taste. And then it went down, and you had kind of a warmth coming back up afterwards, but light, not, I mean, it didn't go up my nose. It was just more in my throat, top of my mouth type warmth, so. Nice. By the way, I didn't even check to see what the alcohol content was. 25, 50 proof. So this is above liqueur, but not by much. Because liqueurs are usually, what, 15%? Do I have a liqueur handy? I have a cream, 34 proof. Well, you're only like 4 proof. You're, oh well. But yeah, if I remember right, most liqueurs, wait a minute, I have, what am I doing? Of course I have liqueurs. I mean, look at this. This is what I mix iced tea with. 15%, yeah. So 15%, so it's 10% more alcohol than that. And about 25, so that's about 15% less alcohol than your average spirit. Well, I consider whiskey average, which again is, where's my giant bottle of Bushmills? 40%, yeah. So it's not quite the middle ground of liqueurs and whiskeys, or rather spirits, but it's close. So it's roughly middle ground. And again, like I said, there was no strong alcohol taste. You just had this light, syrupy, watery. And again, I describe it as watery, but it was light, is what I'm trying to get across. This light watermelon taste. Because again, watermelon, if you blend it, not much there. So anyways, what I would mix that with, Too bad summer has passed. That'd be an excellent summer drink. No, come on. I would mix that with, you know, and on the website I saw there's a bunch of suggestions to make like mojitos with that, because that would be excellent with that kind of mojito syrup mint mix. But I would almost blend that. Well, again, tea. I blend everything with tea, but that would work nicely. It's a bit more stronger than, you know, the Coors, but it still imparts watermelon and a little bit of sugar taste to it. So, sodas, they'd get lost in a soda. Unless Sprite. There you go. Sprite and a little bit of that would do wonder. Then you have kind of that watermelon Sprite. Again, that's right down the alley of mojitos. So I left the fan on, didn't I? Shoot. Well, professional. Hopefully that background noise wasn't too bad. But yeah, very nice, very nice. I'm glad I got a whole bottle of it. Again, I was hoping to get this with it, because again, I like these guys because I can try it without having to invest a whole bottle into me trying something. So anyways, I have all that and all that up here, if I haven't shown. So I have a lot of stuff I need to try. I have my Advent calendar in a couple months, but for now I'm going to try to do these a bit more. Hopefully I can start animating a bit of my intro, but we'll see. Tell me what you think down below. Anything you want to see change in this format, anything you want to see me try, feel free to suggest down below. Otherwise, I should have a playlist of all the alcohol tasting I've done, both Advent calendar and non-Advent calendar. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. See you next time. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is what you make every day at your job if you work at the donut shop. Do's what you make every day if you work at a job that pays you in bread.